right. Welcome as we begin the insanity here, coming upon the city of the Titan itself. Our heroes, having recently got in several titles from killing a quest that had long gone unanswered to destroy a creature that had been lingering since the calamity itself. They sought them out and relieved a curse that seemed to be upon the area. And after that, start more glory and challenges as they entered the Titan's Heart Challenged, where they beat and antagonized the mystical heart of the Titan that was felled here, whose body the city of Valrin is built. And it is in this that we pick up. For anyone who happened to have catched our last one, we had left, but our Rogan question isn't here, so we are in between. We're the other another episode, one of those great episodes that sometimes appear out of order in your favorite shows. The networks don't know what they're doing as these type of things occur. That is as we find ourselves here in the Braided Strand, where paintings and reliefs of wood that depict those defying fate itself, severing the threads that try to bind warriors to destinies that they wish they not to have. You are drinking and eating, and you can tell me what else you're all up to here.
And I know we're still, level 2 exhausted?
Not at this point. This was before that. Right?
Oh, is this
Or
before
am
the
I
Titan?
wrong?
This is after the Titan. Well,
After the Titan.
we can do either way. What do you guys want to do, before or after? Your choice.
Oh, you know
Well-
what? I'm okay with after if everyone
Yes.
else is.
I am.
Okay. Because like before the Titan, Alora is still.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
That's true. After's probably the best choice here. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Done.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, I know we've slept here for the night and probably just got up, and so I'm guessing it's like morning in the
Yeah.
hotel room.
All right. So I would probably be approaching Nala with an idea that I've had. Being shy and being the reader that I am, and knowing that this woman that I enjoy spending time with and admire in many ways as very multi-talented and versatile. I go up to her to approach her with an idea. Good morning, Nala. How are you this morning? Did you sleep well?
And I'll go ahead and take the opportunity because I didn't do this last week. But after the battle, basically Nala's hair pigment completely went away to this. So now it's like just pure white, kind of like think Storm from X-Men.
Okay.
And as a result, there's just like a slight. Every now and then, someone might see her. There might be like a slight unease toward her, but that plus the fact plants are growing out of her head, I guess, kind of lends to that. But that was kind of the variation of the permanent mark and mechanical thing. But, yes, good morning.
Know that you worked really hard and you tried really hard last night to endure, and I really appreciate your resolve. I like the new frost in hair.
Yes, I'm actually kind of getting used to it. I'm considering the fact I'm several hundred years old. It seems appropriate to have white hair.
I think I would never get used to that. You being so seasoned. I'm kind of in awe.
Well, I don't feel a day over 343, so
I'd still feel like I am the age I am, I guess, which is okay.
What can I help you with?
Well, you're a maiden of many things, but I really admired your way with music and lyrics and song.
Of course. Of course.
And I've been thinking about a song that I would like to, I don't know, help create. I think I just. Legacy means a lot to my people, and I think it would be great if you could help me make a song.
Oh, it would be an honor. Aside from the fact that you're my friend and my family, just recording stories, and not only that, but of giants. That's my life's work. If you would honor me with that story, I would happily give you music to it.
Now, could you tell me, DM, what
Yep.
season we are in currently?
The season here,
Yeah.
this would be fall.
My birthday is coming up in middle winter, I guess, only close to the beginning after the new year, and I thought that, well, I would like to be well prepared before then to sing a song with you about our fight against the Nagpa, the thing that granted us our first, well, most of our first titles. You're
Of course.
always ahead of the game.
You're talking about a duet.
I think that would be great, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. And she kind of wonders because she's like, I feel like I've had this dream before. Yes, singing a duet with Azariah. Oh yes, I did have that dream once. It would be my pleasure.
I think that could be real fun. I have some ideas, but I know that you would be great at refining it and putting the right type of music behind it.
Of course. Do you have your notes with you?
I do, actually. I don't know. It might seem kind of funny, but it's kind of like the story that I told the other day at the bar.
Oh, of course, yes. About how no one was going to miss the Nagpa. They died.
Yeah. It seems like it's something that I've been saying quite a lot, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I like to remind the creatures and monsters that try to rid us from our being in this world that we are the ones who rid them. And when they are rid of this world, there's no one that's going to have any feeling for them. And I know that I have friends and people that I have been able to call family in the last few years that if I'm gone, I feel like would sing praises and give my life more meaning that's everlasting.
Azariah, may the gods forbid that ever happen, but if it did, I would make sure your name lived on in song.
Well, unless some miracle happens, I think I will be long gone before you're in your prime and best years. So I would be honored to create a song with you that lives with you and forever.
Azariah, my hope is that I don't live forever. My life is part of the curse.
I never knew that. I didn't know that the extension of your life was tied up into the curse that brings a lot of pain into your life.
Yes, the one who cursed me had intended to trap me as a child for all eternity, to watch others grow and die, to be unable to find work, to be unable to fend for myself, and yet live on, starving in agony.
Well, if I could help you find a way to die with the ones you love most, I would do anything to make that happen.
Out of context, that's pretty frightening, but given the context, it's actually very sweet. Thank you.
Well, I do have a few lyrics here, and I think that maybe we can go over them, and maybe we will be able to put it to song. If not tonight, then maybe another night when we're all together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll make sure it's refined to perfection.
So I start going over some of those notes, which I've already shared with Jackie. So we'll take it and maybe mull over it a little bit, and I would love to get Alora included as well.
Yeah.
Alora, what do you think of these lyrics? And we haven't completely put the song together, but I think that it, well, I guess you're a part of it in some way. And I'll start giving some of those and like a talking sing-songy voice. I'm like, oh, the night was black and the air was cold. The gods had cursed a heart grown old, a wretched bird with hollow eyes, spun silver lies and veiled disguise. And like I keep on talking about like our adventure in a way, and share some of those lyrics with you.
Sounds pretty good to me. Though I feel like it needs a little bit more. Well, maybe it's because our adventure isn't done yet. But it feels like it's missing that core part of continuance.
Oh, we're definitely not done yet. I think that Nala has many more songs and stories to tell. I think this is just a page in the grand book of sonnets that we have before us. Alora, are you much of a singer?
I myself am not. Neither is Maple, though. If anything, she likes to howl if that counts. That's singing.
Howls can work in the right way and timing.
I'm not too sure. Maybe Maple should give it a try. Who knows? Maybe it'll be fun for her. She hasn't done much besides hunt in the forest. Could be a nice change of pace.
You know, I think two are duo, and any more than that are a pack. And I think that maybe she would like being in a group that's more than just you two. Just because that I think we all deserve more people to rely on and support us through all endeavors.
Yes, I agree.
I was thinking, the three of us haven't really had a chance to really fully explore this city. I mean, we've seen, obviously, it's gladiator-style battles, and it's gambling, and it's library. But there's bound to be so much more here and more competition style other than just combat. Perhaps we could find something a little less violent for the day.
Laura, is there something that in the basin of society that you wanted to accomplish?
Um. Well, if anything, I'd like to make or at least find some excellent food. Yeah, eating berries and apples most of the time does not do well for your taste buds.
A cooking competition. There's bound to be that here.
I can always get behind some good eats. I wonder if they'll let me be a judge.
What
No,
makes
I
you
have-
say that? Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was just saying, are you sure you don't want to partake in the extravagance of the? Hang on, think of the word. The culinary arts. I mean, you yourself are pretty intelligent. I'm fairly certain you're able to cook up something delicious.
I'm sure I could, but I'm very food motivated, and not by cooking it, just by eating it.
You know, I have been practicing my cooking skills since the early days with the clan, ever since our friend who could cook had left. So perhaps I've learned something that could help.
Oh, that would be great, Nala. I mean, think about it. You'd be the culinary maiden of the Middle Island. It would be great.
What if we could bring some type of delicacy from our clan here? Like, think about all the things that Sprout could produce.
I think that a good fungi could bring a lot of full flavor, some umami that any dish might need.
Yes, just make sure not to grab the wrong one. It's very, very easy to get the incorrect poison. Because I'm not sure, but I'd rather eat something flavorful and not poison.
Oh, even the poisonous ones usually lose their potency when they're cooked out, but we'll make sure to get the good ones. I think that you'll be able to determine what, especially with your expertise in the wild.
Well, I'm sure I should be able to find something.
Do you have issues with eating meats?
What makes you say that?
Well, I'm not sure. You seem to know a lot about animals, and perhaps eating one might be difficult.
Let me tell you this, my friend. In the wild, you have to take any amount of food you can possibly get, or starve to death. And if it's between eating animals and starving to death, I'd rather not die.
Good point. All right, so that's one possibility. Perhaps I feel like we should stretch our legs, really to the town, see places, see what this Velrun has to offer us.
Maybe we'll even cook up some meals or find something to give us a boost for the rest of our time here.
Oh yes.
Or at least a few days, like the good meats that we found.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I guess we will go find a kitchen, a big kitchen, or a place that's like maybe having a little food showdown, little
Absolutely.
Iron Chef Valrin.
Okay, my friends. Very good. So, all right, you go on out telling the people that this is what you are indeed looking for. And of course, going around the mighty streets, if nothing else, Bowrin is a place for challenges. Various kinds. There we go. All right. So, as this all occurs, all right. In the town, you do find yourself smelling amazing scents upon the air, and coming to a large building that's marked Laughing Korga's Tavern. It's busy with dozens of people coming and going, or simply standing beneath its faded wooden sign, depicting a crude drawing of a large red-skinned ape holding a frothing mug.
Ooh.
And this in particular is built with an open-air floor plan here. You see fires are placed various areas as it's still a warm fall, but still warming down. And you can see, even though the winters here would come, some might still be here, and there's places where you think some covering could go through. And you see there are inscriptions in various places of frozen delights that might be served here in winter, and why people might come, utilizing the cold in order to achieve culinary feats not possible in warmer seasons. And there you see innkeeper who's making sure everything's going, sees that you all come in, just kind of gives you a nod, seeing if you need anything. And at various tables, you see people sitting down and talking to what must be a selection of the most ripped and expert types of chefs you could ever imagine. They do have culinary knives upon them, but it looks like they might be able to decapitate somebody as easily as slicing a cabbage.
Hello, friend.
All right, you going up to the tavern keeper?
Yeah, I want to go up to them.
All right. Well, greetings. I'm Veron. Oh, Veron, the wealthy and the diverse of taste.
Veron of Velron.
I know. If I could have made my parents give me a different name, I would have. Didn't know we were going to live here.
Tell us, is there a competition for culinary skills?
Oh, indeed. In fact, we're recruiting. The chefs are filling their crews right now. A lot of filled, though, but might be able to find some, especially for some that are in need.
Is there any type of buy-in or anything we should know about?
Well, it depends a little bit on the chef, but bottom line, the challenge is put forth, and participants go out, see if they can find the best ingredients. Usually involves killing some meat or something, and coming back and cooking it appropriately.
Is it like this suddenly sounds very familiar. All right. And we get these ingredients, we bring them back and we cook them.
This is more or less your. If you come into a chef, he can help you.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Is this the one shot?
No, but
No, okay.
but it's not. It's not that.
Okay. All right. And so do we need to hire a chef with us, or do we?
Well, he kind of points, and you see different ones sitting at tables, and there's one that seems to have had trouble recruiting. In like a large white hat, kind of this big mustache, sitting there, kind of looking around, a little sad because it seems the other teams are filling up and no one is chosen or even choosing to talk to him.
Okay. And he's the one in the white hat, and is that the only one that looks like they're hiring people right now or taking on?
Yeah, the other one seems to look almost filled. There might be one or
Okay.
two spots, but he's a kind of fully empty team.
Well, team, looks like there's a chef right there we could go speak to about getting ingredients.
I don't know how helpful I would be, but I think I have great taste, so I will try to support where I can. But I think Allura will be invaluable asset to the team.
Well,
with
I think
the herbs and the spices that maybe they can find in the wild.
well, I think it might involve us hunting, right, Allura?
It's possible. It really depends on what we're trying to make. There's a lot of things we could do with the bounty of the forest, just as any viable hunter would.
I mean, even imagine if we could trap it and kill it how we wanted to and not just use magic, I guess, to, ruin the meat.
Well,
We could
yes. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say we could ask the chef what they recommend we use and what might spoil the meat, and they might have better insight.
Well, I'll do anything I can to make you as successful as you want to be.
All right. I guess we will walk up to this white hat.
Okay. Very good. As you do, you coming up and goes, I might you be interested in filling out my team?
Yes. Actually, we are looking to have a bit of fun today. Could you tell us a little bit about the ingredient gathering and what you would recommend?
All right. Have you been in this before?
Well, I'm a student of cooking. I started a few months ago, but I've never hunted ingredients. I look at Allura.
I am from the wilds, so I'm accustomed to hunting, but I don't have that much keen of taste besides smoking meat over a fire.
I look at Azariah. that one there's our taster.
Oh, a discerning tongue you have then.
So all three of us put together, we make for a pretty good sous chef.
Sorry. At the like being a taster and stuff, I just smile. I'm so ready to eat food.
All right. Well, then maybe you can help our Hurdy-Groot here. So, the key ingredients this year are found in a grove of rare fire fruit trees. And the Kitchen Coliseum, where it takes place, is just a bit west where an opening is where grand pools of lava flow to give us the right amount of heat.
Right before he said the kitchen coliseum, he said something about trees. I didn't have my notes pulled up for that part.
Yes, the key ingredients are found in the grove of fire fruit trees.
Okay.
Competition is divided into really 3 sections: ingredient gathering, cooking, and presentation. Of course, the gathering and the cooking are timed.
Are you sure this isn't the one shot?
It's not dissimilar, but it's not the same thing.
Okay. Gathering, presentation, and taste. And he said his name was Hootie Groot.
Yes.
Okay. Is he a dwarf or a what is he?
It was a big mustache. It looks more human.
Okay. All right. So the key ingredients, and could you tell us the names of those ingredients and roughly what they look like?
Indeed. As he he does begin to go on with that. But he's like, but first he's just going to kind of finish his overview. Sorry. Competitors enter and function as teams. They cook 3 dishes for the judges, and each dish must contain at least one of the designated ingredients collected from the special location. And while we're gathering the ingredients, the teams, of course, we compete directly against one another for the limited supply. Then we cook the dishes together in the Colosseum, using whatever recipes fit the ingredients we have. I have some tried and true ones based on what I've known of this area, but it's going to also be based on what our competitors can harvest too.
Okay.
And now the other teams are involved. We don't want to be too worried. We've got the Notched Knives over there, still led by Elia, fire-obsessed Genasi. And she's lost every season. They might be getting desperate. Then there's the Greasy Fires over there. Full goblin crew.
Could you tell me why that your team was one of the last to get close to filled out?
Well, mostly because I'm a bit too old to compete myself. The others are heading up. I'd be more mentoring. But I am willing, if we can make it through, to give you each 500 gold for your troubles.
Well, I think knowledge is power, and I think we bring all the youthful vigor that you may need.
And going back to what he was saying, was it just the 2 teams, or were there more that he was listening?
Those are the 2 major teams that he's
Alright.
highlighting.
What's allowed in terms of ingredient gathering once we get to these fire trees?
Well, it's generally looked down upon murdering your opponents, but besides that, you're pretty good.
Okay. So fighting is something that happens frequently when...
It does. It has happened in the past, but not every year.
Just so basically, sometimes you might have to fight, but try not to do it fatally.
Kind of nods.
All right. Now, these other 2 groups, are they known for doing shady things?
Well, overlay, but like I said, the one team's kind of desperate.
Okay. Right. And that's the Notched Knives.
Whoa, I don't mean to get too naughty, but what if one of us could disguise ourselves as a goblin and try to sabotage the other team? That would quickly get them both at each other's necks.
This is true.
Well, considering that you're the only taster, maybe you should do it.
Don't mind. I could see what I could conjure up to do so.
All right. So these ingredients, it looks like these, and I'm just kind of looking at some of them real quick. It doesn't. Does it? I'm sorry. Does it? Maybe I'm misreading it. But are these serpents? Okay. So things like the serpents, like obviously, I know where we would find that. These serpents.
Yeah, he's saying that there all these ingredients can be found in the grove, and that's where they have to be harvested from.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yep.
So we want as many as we can get so that we have plenty to work with when we're making the foods. Okay. And how much time is afforded the ingredient gathering?
Was goes well, so it's time. It kind of depends, but it might have an hour or two. They do it by bells. Begins at the first bell, and the third bell ends it. And the big thing is, of course, like I said, no killing other competitors, and no deliberate harming or transformation of the environment.
As far as prizes for these ingredients, you mentioned the 3 categories. Are there things that are awarded the team?
Well, there's prizes aplenty, but they don't announce them. Depends on what they've gathered this year.
Would we be sharing these prizes, or how would we do that?
Well, I'd just be taking my cut. You'd be the ones doing the warrior work.
Okay. Right.
Now, even though we did a brief, when we first got into the city, we did a very brief library visit. And as a cloistered scholar background, did I have any inklings of, because you're able to have these accesses of repositories of lore that might be too valuable, secret, or magical for anyone to permit that it would give you immediate access. Do I know anything of any runeskin dealers here, or maybe access to magical knowledge that would help me gain access to Altered Self, a 2nd level transmutation spell?
Okay. Interesting. I would say, I mean, as far as a skin of it, they don't necessarily have like all the skins. Like, here's this spell skin, here's this spell skin.
Right.
It's just not the way the market of it works. So
For sure.
so much that. The way you would have to get it, someone would have to like go ahead and teach you it and help you discover it.
Well, then
Or
would the access to this expanded library give me any like, would I have any notes or journals of any local wizards that maybe have donated anything that maybe I could go learn something in an hour or two, so that maybe at the end, towards the end of the competition, I could do some a subterfuge or
Yeah, I think that's fair enough because there'd be enough time, and I think the way we're running this, you can definitely pick that up.
okay.
To the because your wizards, you have to do the gold cost and all that.
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, I could do that for sure.
Here I just say it'd probably be like a good 100 gold to get someone to actually like share their knowledge.
For sure. So 100 plus the other 100 to learn it. Or wait, it's 50 plus, or is this 50 per or 100 per? I think it's 100 per.
You have to look at your.
Yeah, I'll look again.
When does the competition begin?
Well, we're supposed to. The teams are gone. Supposed to get out. This is going to begin when y'all want it to. You want a few days? What do you want? Like,
Well, I was thinking because we were like so exhausted that I'd hate to watch us just fall on our faces, but I'm also fine with that because it might be funny. But
let's. Why don't we take down one level of it, and then we'll
That's
see.
okay.
Because my score's a little rough, so
Yeah.
we'll give.
so one level exhaustion. Got it. All right, that works.
All right. And I all right, then I will have learned alter self. Nice. So cute.
It was a good amount of time for Israel to take care of their thing. Anything for Laura that she's interested in?
You mean via spells or?
Just any. I was just curious because everyone's just asking. I wanted to. I got a project. Now I got some sleep for everybody.
Not too sure.
You don't have to have anything.
Possibly some traps for the animals we might want to catch.
Okay, she gets. I think it's called hunter traps. In
Yeah.
Which
So-
version of your beast are you going to bring?
Say again? I didn't hear that.
Which version of your beast are you bringing?
Maple, I'm not changing. It's only one beast. It's not a different subclass where it's elemental. It's just purely physical.
Oh no, I meant like the
Oh, you
flying
mean the
one,
traps?
the land or the.
Not too sure. I mean, how much? Let me look how much it would cost. Is there a specific cost for specific traps?
I think there's just standard like traps there. So whatever works. I think there's a thing called a hunter trap. I think which is basically a bear trap with a chain.
Yeah, it is just like a bear trap. Well, it's not like I need anything specific. Just a bear trap, or like a hunter's trap for land animals. If any of the flying animals need to be hunted, I could just shoot them down with my bow.
Cool.
It's the matter of how many should we get. Well, we don't have to go too crazy, so maybe 3. 3 drops should be fine. What do you think?
Well, don't forget to grab any pheromones or anything that could attract the right bait that you're looking for.
Oh, I do have monster meat. Maybe that'll help.
That could help, or any dung or anything that you could lay down.
I'm sure. Ooh. Well, if it's a predator I'm hunting, some few pieces of monster meat would do the trick. As for anything else, I'm sure I'll be able to find some herbs or fruit that they might enjoy.
If they're into perfume, I apparently have that in my inventory.
It would depend on what kind of it is. Is there a specific?
Scent of Nala.
The toilet.
I'm not too sure. You could always test it out, see if they're attracted by it.
I'm just worried
Well,
it might
what would you say? What would you say? Do you
scare
attract?
them away. I am a
Do you attract
barbarian.
bees?
No, I really don't. They don't usually come up to me. I mean, you saw what happened the last time I tried to pet your wolf.
Oh, that's true, but she doesn't really like anybody. But lately she's been pretty happy with the rest of you. So give it a try. I'm sure she'll let you.
Now I will try to pet the wolf.
I mean, if you want, you can roll. I was just gonna let it happen this time.
Ooh,
Yeah, well, why not?
More comfortable.
See what happens. What's that? The animal handling.
Maybe. Hang on, my animal handling's +6. So
Ooh.
let me roll, and then we'll see what you have to beat. Oh, sweet! You have a good chance. You have to beat a 10.
I don't.
Oh no!
So I rolled a 9 minus 1 for exhaustion as an 8.
Oh, hand. I forgot about the 2. It's 2, no?
No, it's only 1. It's
Is
only
it
1. Yeah.
Ah.
I would
that's
still
unfortunate.
by 1.
By 1. Well, there's a big difference with this. Maple is weary, but at this point, based on how many battles you guys have fought, she doesn't let you touch her, but she gets very close to you.
Oh, she's coming around. Maybe one day. It's progress.
Yes, it is. Even it took me a couple of days to get her comfortable around me. I'm surprised it's taking less for you.
It might be the white hair.
Maybe.
Sets her at ease.
Maybe.
All right.
Well, I've got my traps. I'm not sure if we need anything else.
I think I've got what I need myself. Unless we want to find anything. Any of these ingredients look like they're things we need to dig out of the earth. Like, would we need a shovel or a...
unless we're looking for some truffles, grab a pig, get some shovels. You know.
I mean, partially you never know. You do get that from the more you diz. Looks like where they're taking you is very hot, and it gets almost like tropical because it's near like rivers of lava.
Okay. So if it's rivers, maybe we need like a net, like a
Of
fishing
lava.
net. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
obsidian
It's
nets.
lava.
But yeah, we can get a potion of fire protection, and we could just jump right in.
We
Looking
playing
very
some
expensive,
RuneScape in
though.
here.
No, that's the joke of Minecraft, the fire potion in Minecraft.
All right. I think we've got what we can. Unless someone has something else. I am ready myself.
Yeah, I got my traps. I'm good. I'm good to go.
Okay. All right, then you can all head outward. So, all right. So I'd say as you all move on out, is there any things you want to be sure of having?
No, I think that's good. If I'm ready to join the group and ready to kind of sabotage. Oh, I'll grab like a thing of vinegar, like like things that like would make food or things taste like really bad. If it's dumped too much. So
Grab some salt. pinch of salt will make every single bit of food taste better, but too much of it will ruin it.
Nice. All right, sounds good. In that case, all right. As you make the travel here, you're brought from Vaurin to a day or two journey to the fiery grove itself, which sits here amongst these rivers that seem to flow from the ground and out to the sea, far, far away. Warriors in service to this Epicurean tournament await all of you here. And as they lead you deep into this place, instead of the kind of breeze and everything, begin to come into sweltering heat every minute. And the topography that's usually forest and pines comes to almost like a thick jungle filled with clouds of biting insects against a melodious backdrop of wild sounds. Overhead, the sky is obscured by the heavy jungle canopy, but after several hours of travel, you arrive at the jungle's edge, where you see these rivers, smoke rising lazily from them. Ground is split by thick currents of this bubbling magma. On the center island stands a red-barked tree with broad, six-pointed leaves, radiating an intense heat, while other vegetation patches lay scattered irregularly around the blackened ground. A tiefling comes up and speaks to all of you. He goes, "Right. The tournament begins at the sound of the first bell, and you have until the ringing of the third to collect as many ingredients as possible. Beyond this, as you should know, no killing, and no deliberate harm or transformation of the environment." Beyond this, as you should know, no killing.
That's Azariah's.
Yeah.
Oop.
Sorry, they're muted.
So they said we have to the sound of the third bell, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can see the teams that will talk to you, the Notched Knives. Are here, and they are ready to go, as well as the Greasy Fires, the group of goblin chefs with ready, look like a family affair, as they all are getting themselves fully prepared.
I think those are the ones Azariah's trying to infiltrate.
Whether it's ruining their food or going to the other group and ruining their kill, I'm at some point I'm going to look like a really big Verdin doing some bad things to people.
Yeah, you tell me when you want to do it. He goes, "All right then," and rings the first bell.
Yay. And I sent Maple out to see if she can get anything on her nose, which is a flat roll because of her injury.
Yeah. So you do know Hurdigur does suggest that you get as much fire food as you can, which is the center island.
Right, but
But you can do whatever you'd like to do.
No, I was trying to see if maybe we could point out like a major like secluded place, because everybody's going to be gunning for the place that everybody knows it's going to be, so it's going to run out very quickly. So I was trying to see if Maple could probably snap out like a small secluded place that has enough. Maybe more if we need to.
I gotcha. Go ahead and just give a perception check.
17. Oh, hang on.
Were you giving me a different number? 17?
Yes, but she also has a +7 to her rolls on perception. So it's
Okay.
actually a 24.
And then the -1 for exhaustion, right?
What's minus
Oh,
2?
yes.
It's
So
1
22.
should be. Because we had that sleep that you mentioned.
Yes, exhaustion level time. It's double your exhaustion.
Oh, it's double the exhaustion.
Yes.
Okay. So,
So
a
it's
level
just
1
like-
exhaustion is -2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I went down, because I didn't want to get you guys to have -4.
Okay, yeah, so that's a 22 then.
Yeah, so 5 levels would be a -10, which means only nat 20s can succeed death saves. That's why
Oh,
it's
because
so
we're using the new
crazy.
rules. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
For the exhaustion, because it's just a little more straightforward.
Understood.
Oh,
No
that's
problem.
that's so easy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Much easier.
Yeah, it's just easier to handle. I just like a few of the things. Like, come on. I think it was the classes that were the real problem with switching because of everything that we were doing. All right, so she, yeah. So I'd say that you are aware with that check of the precise location of where wasps are, where the vanilla beans would be, where the cinnamon is, as well as the bananas. And the fire fruit does seem to only be on the center island.
Interesting. Well, based on how do I describe this? Because it's not me, it's Maple. Well, based from where Maple's focus is appearing, it looks like most of what we're going to be looking for is going to be in the middle where everybody's headed out. However, it looks like we have some bounty of the forest we could take around here. What do you suggest we do, Nala?
Well, if they're all heading to the center, we might also have to go there in case they get everything. Because I think we have to have that ingredient, right? And if we don't get it, we're going to have to fight them for it.
You can check your recipes.
Yeah, it's like the more we get from there, it's like we get more points or something like that, or like it's more appreciated.
So the center one is kind of oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so there's some recipes that don't necessarily have the fire fruit, but it's up to you. That is like the main.
If it's the main one, I think we should go after it. But that's just because otherwise we're going to have to fight them for it.
Okay, I have an idea. Why don't we split up? I can get back and forth pretty quickly.
Split the party. I did that once this week. Now I'm making a new character.
Well, I mean, at some point I will have to split off to do my subterfuge, but I think I would let those other groups do the work for me, like get the fire fruit or something, and maybe even ruin the fire fruit that's in their hands or something else. Maybe even steal it.
Yeah, maybe you could steal some for us then.
Damn it. I clip on a stupid squeaky toy one more time.
That would be the hopeful plan.
All right, so I'm following wherever Alora's going since they know the location of everything.
Okay, let me think about this. Azariah, are you coming with us?
I'm gonna go with you guys for now, and then, but my main goal is like I'm going to try to look for some of these. And actually, what I can do, maybe Matt, let me know if I can do this. If I could put my blood on one of the people in the group of the fire genasi, am I
Mhm.
able to do that to cast Blood Bond? And they'd feel really invigorated, but I would also know exactly where they are.
Okay. I would say give me sleight of hand.
Sure. Here, let me make sure I'm gonna.
Let me ask too. How many people can I carry up on a large creature?
Yes, direction and distance.
I think one.
Not large, sorry, huge beast.
Oh, I'd probably let 3 go.
Okay, sweet. Okay, in that case, I will conjure animal spell and summon a giant elk.
17.
Okay. Then yeah, I would say you can. They feel really good, and you've got that little bit of a blood bond going.
Awesome. Perfect.
Giant elk, yay!
Yeah, Elcom, ready to serve.
Where to, Elora?
Okay. Well, since we want to get the main ingredients as quickly as possible, it'll be better on the path. But I'm not sure how you guys can, how much you guys can run. But my friend here will be able to carry us a lot faster.
All right.
I say as he has a speed of 60 feet.
What would I- All right, so then we're heading toward the center island. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, I think we have to cross the lava to get there, right?
There are bridges.
There are bridges. Okay, good.
Yeah. Just we're doing this quick, y'all.
All right, yeah, let's take the bridge. Let's go.
There you go. Very cool.
Lava Land ho.
Nice. All right. So in that case, let me. Get one thing going, and we'll get there. Yeah, going very quickly. You do see that many are making their way here. And you come to the jungle clearing, and it's dominated by a large gnarled tree with crimson bark and broad six-pointed brown leaves sprouting from its irregular branches. A rippling aura of intense heat surrounds the tree, which also holds a number of large, black, soft-skinned fruits growing beneath some of the leaves.
All right, I'm gonna start grabbing some of that underneath the leaves.
All right. As you begin to grab, there is a bit of a rumbling in the magma around you, and you see burning upward is it's almost a rippling in the air, like you've seen near Village of the Thin Place. And tiny tears begin to form where you look out and see fields of fire. And bursting through, ravenous and angry, are hundreds of fire snakes.
Are those one of the ingredients? Yeah.
We could probably add them in. Make a snake kebab.
Right. Roll initiative.
Yay!
The serpent
Had
and
by
the serpent
6
soup?
different creatures.
Oh, oops. Yep, I forgot. Regular
Flame
mission.
serpents.
Oh,
What they're called?
jeez.
Hey!
These are fire snakes. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to ask you manually here because I pressed a weird button at the last second.
Okay.
Oh, wait, now they're big yet? No.
So, all right. So, Azariah?
11.
Perfect. And then Alora?
Getting the side camera up right now.
Hang on a sec. I think I'm not sure if it's a +10 or is it +5. Give me a sec.
Nala, what'd you get?
22. Now, if exhaustion is in it, then it would be a 20.
Oh right, exhaustion. Oops.
What size Nala we got?
9.
We got regular, medium, or large on Nala.
At the moment, just medium. Medium.
Plain today.
Oh, here we go. That is.
Right? Just the three of them.
Oh, it's a +5. Okay, so that's -2, so that's a +3. I've gotta get my regular moves. Come on. Stupid game.
Ooh, there's your mini son.
Hang on, I'm not saying
You're fine. You're fine.
That's that is it's a -2, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a 24.
Very cool.
Yay! My
All
mini.
right. You see your mini?
Yeah, maple.
All right. Maybe we could just go with you because that was a little easier.
Yeah.
All right. So then.
Only putting at 3 because you didn't tell me I had to make hundreds, and I dropped about half the monsters on my head.
It's all good. Laura, you get to go.
Oh, hey, actually, hold up a sec too. My giant elk is within this fight, right?
They'd be around, yeah.
Because we were yeah, okay. Okay. Let me. You know what? We'll just go with the regular battle mode. I will just. How many are there? 3, just 3 right now, or is there?
Yeah, it basically is a big swarm of them.
Some swarms.
It's a swarm.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna use never mind. I'm gonna use a barrage.
You can make swarms of any animals, but snakes always break because they're tiny little necks.
Tiny little necks, tiny little bodies.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna conjure barrage and essentially point it to where I can hit as many as I possibly can with them without hurting my teammates.
All right. Is that Dex?
Yeah, Dex 14 with for damage would be. Oops. That it will be 17 if they fail.
Okay.
Actually, broke half my snake.
Then they get a 17.
So I take half.
Got it. So they're going to take 8 each here. All right. So that's 8 damage to the swarm. Anything else?
No. Oh wait, yes, I forgot my giant ox acts individually than what I do. How far are we? So they're in the lava, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. About how far from land to lava? What is it within melee range? This is essentially what I'm asking.
I gave you 10 feet from them, but you can easily move up to that little bit of grass in front of you and close the distance.
Oh, okay. Then that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna swing around with a giant elk, so we're at least 20 feet before going back forward, so it can charge,
Nice.
and
I
will.
I forgot the elk. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good. So it'll ram the creature with. Let's see. That's a. It's a 11 to hit.
$11 to hit will miss.
No. I'm trying to read this because it's the beast's actions is weird. No, it rolled a 17.
17. They scatter. That misses.
Okay, that's it then. Because it missed, so it doesn't do any of the other stuff. Okay, that's it.
Nala.
All
My
right.
clarification, is he riding on the elk?
Laura's riding on the elk.
Go ahead, Nala.
Nala holds up her axe and lightning and thunder strike it, and it just begins to give off this electrical charge as she grows in size and begins her static rage. She's going to take her great axe here, the ambusher, and use everything she has to swing forward at the swarm that is what's it? Is the middle one a bigger swarm, or is it they're all the
They're all
roughly
the same.
There's
size.
a swarm.
Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so I'm just gonna swing at the swarm. All right, I swing, and that is a crit because that's a 19.
Whoa!
So let me go ahead. Okay. Oh, double 12s. That's 43 slashing and
Heck yes.
8 thunder. And I will go ahead and swing again.
I don't think those sneakies feel so good.
22 to hit.
That it's.
Oh, yuck. Dirty. That's a 20 slashing and 2 thunder.
Nice. All right. Hundreds are down, but there's still some swirling around.
And can I position myself to be kind of around all of them?
Yeah, kind of within the. Yep.
Okay.
Got it. Azariah.
Man, my team looks like they're doing great. And knowing that this island is a center of attention, do I see any other teams trying to pick up some of the ripest fruits while we're dealing with this problem?
Yeah, so you see the goblin team here. They are looking at this and just scrambling up, trying to make use of you all taking care of this problem.
Yeah, I knew that. No fucking goblins. Of course they are. So under this canopy, is it dim light? I don't know how large this tree is.
Yeah, here it would be bright light.
Okay. Fair enough. Can't do that. All right. So, what I am going to do then is, shoot. I can't kill no goblins. Okay. All right.
I mean,
So,
they accidentally fall in the fire. They accidentally fall in the fire.
don't say that now. I guess then to like impede them from getting all the best fruit while we're dealing with this,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. Oh, because I can only choose one. It's not like silence. Okay.
For the record, this spring has had a very low death count, so kill a goddamn goblin, alright?
Fair enough. All right, so that's messed up. All right, so I'm just actually going to have a crimson pillar of energy come up in the middle of the swarm
Nice.
as I cast Circle of Scarlet, and that is going to be con save, but the starting damage that they will get is. I'll try to be quick before these goblins get the best of us. 26 damage to start.
Okay. So regardless of the save?
Yeah, correct. And then if they fail, then they
made
will-
it with a 24.
Okay, then that's the base damage that I'll take.
Ew.
And then I will position myself, if I can, run to like the tree, like where maybe some of the goblins are like picking up some off the floor or whatever. I want to get closer to them.
Gotcha. Start running up there.
King of the mountain!
Good. Right, the snakes begin to set out these sparks that start to swirl around all of you, trying to light like bits of your hair and whatnot on fire. And so I need the group for a deck save, please.
I'm not ready to be bald yet.
It's like I'm already bald.
A dex save, right?
22
This is-
minus 2.
This
that's
is magical,
20.
right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Laura got what's her dex modifier? Plus 8.
Oh. I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Laura got a 21. Maple got 19. Oh no, sorry, 17. Damn, exhausted.
All right, all passes. All right, Nala, the ones around you position yourself in all go to bite.
Nom, 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 nom.
So I got a 26, a 25, and an 18 to hit.
All hit.
Got it. So that is 15 fire, 14 fire, and 8 fire.
All right.
Very good. And then we'll go back up to Alora.
Yay! Conjure Barrage.
Nice.
It's my favorite spell. No, I love that spell so much.
I love it. They got 22 on their save.
No. Okay, well, let's see. Ooh, and that's not a fun roll. That's a 7.
Oh, 7 for damage.
Yep, 7 for damage.
So 3. Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Giant Elk is going to do the exact same thing. Turn around for 20 feet and then go back 20 feet to ram. Oh, there it is. 23.
That hits.
Yay. Okay, damage.
Damage!
Okay, okay, I'm reading this wrong a bit. Oh, okay, that's simple. I'm just an idiot. That's 4d6.
That's how I feel every day.
12 damage.
12.
Bludgeoning. Sorry. 12 bludgeoning damage, and they need to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or not be knocked prone.
18.
hit?
Ew.
So damage is the most important.
How do you knock a snake prone?
All right. Then, anything else?
Nope. And to answer the question, I think they just lay down to be knocked prone. I think that's how a snake gets knocked down prone. They lay down.
It's already laying down. Now,
All right. Quick question. The D20 test that includes attack rolls.
yes, those are D20 tests.
All right. If I roll a crit, is it still a crit with the -2?
Yes,
Yeah.
those numbers always crit.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. So that one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
It will do a total of 22 slashing and 6 thunder.
All right. How do you want to kill him?
Ooh, yeah. So I just take this this electrically charged great axe, and I kind of bend down a bit as I just swoosh it from one side to the other, and it makes a really long arc because of my giant form, and it just decapitates snake after snake after snake after snake after snake after snake until they're all just kind of burning in the lava.
Nice. And with that,
I take my snakes and I leave.
yes. It is currently cleared. And who would like to try to harvest here?
Yeah, maybe we should be more careful than I realized.
I don't want to harvest. I just want to insult the goblins because mostly I want to hear them talk.
If that's the case, then Alora's gonna harvest with maple syrup.
All right. Go
So
ahead and give me basically a perception check to find the good fruit.
Okay. Natural 20, baby.
Okay. We go to the nat 20 then. You're going to be able to get 10 of these.
Woo.
Very nice.
Now, Azariah, you're getting close and hearing them talk.
Mhm. And I do want to get into their, like, learn their voice and try to think of it as I, to imitate them. And I try to get a rise out of them as I say, a gaggle of goblins, more like a garbage pile with opinions. And I point at them and I'm like, ooh, raspberries and shit.
Very cool. As they look at you. Yep. Well, you got to start stuff, huh?
I just want to get in your head. If you're thinking about me when you're cooking, then maybe it will taste not as good.
All right, you want to play dirty? You'll see what happens. Have fun. They kind of begin snickering.
And words do that to y'all. And I as we're grab our fruit and we're going away. I'm like, you smell like Troll's armpit on a hot day after a battle.
I used them spread off a few kind of eye you, and as they kind of begin twisting some coins in their fingers with like wicked grins.
You made some friends there, Azariah.
I tell people all the time to measure and judge me based on the enemies I make.
All right. Well, great. Good job there, Alora. We've got the 10 fruits, fire fruit. Where to next?
Well, if this is all the fruit we're gonna get for this area, we might want to possibly get some more fruit, and if not fruit, maybe some meat.
All right. So I know your wolf found quite a few places earlier, right?
Yes, I believe she found some fruit stuff and herbs.
All right. So looking at the ingredients here, let's see what we could make if we get another ingredient, because we do have to make 3 dishes. I'm still curious about these flame serpent bellies. There's like nothing on my great axe, right? Like from killing these things. Were those flame serpents? I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, they're flame serpents.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get any of that from the grass near the lava, if any of it might have spilt out. Because we could use that to make grilled flame serpent belly.
Yeah. You're able to grab, get a good amount here.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to keep up with our list here. I know we've got 10 fire fruit. And now we have about how much of our fire belly people? Serpent. I'll just put a good amount.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So
you're gonna have enough to do your recipes, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know one of the things that was mentioned earlier was the banana that the wolf found. I didn't write all the things down that the wolf found.
So it was, I believe it was
They ate everything.
Oh, they found everything.
Yeah.
Well, the wasp, the banana, and the cinnamon for sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And I think, what was it? It was something else. cinnamon banana, and there's one more thing. I don't remember what it was.
Was
Or
it
was
the
it
sludge?
the fruit?
Black vanilla.
Black
Back-
vanilla. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
All right.
vanilla.
Which one's closest?
Because you're in the center island, it's all equidistant.
Okay.
Oh, and then real quick, DM, in this entire charade, how long has it been? Has it been more than an hour?
No.
No.
Okay, sweet. Because
So It
No,
looks like a
it's-
lot of that cinnamon is used in a lot of ingredients if we want to go get that.
okay,
I think what I'm gonna do is I think this might be a time for me to set off and look for that other group and cause some chaos if I can.
All right, Azariah. I'm going with Laura to. Hopefully, we'll find the cinnamon.
I'll find you. Don't worry. And I wipe a little bit blood on your forehead. And you will get. The good thing with Blood Bond is I can cast it multiple times. Yay! Whoa! I rolled an 11, 11, and an 8. So you have 30 temporary hit points.
Ooh, wow.
Nice.
I'm almost back to full health with that.
But I can also speak to you in your head. We can speak to each other in your head, and I always know the direction and distance of where you are.
All right. So I'll keep you posted on what we find.
All right, so we're going 2 to cinnamon and 1 over to.
To the other group, yeah.
Okay.
And I as I get closer to them, I definitely want to start stealthing and things like that.
You got it. Okay.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Just to help you with that, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
I
On
think he has to be in range of
Yeah.
you when
That's
he's.
the range.
I think you cast Passage Without a Trace on you, so you wouldn't be able.
Oh
to,
yeah, no, I'd have to be with you essentially.
unless you like Blood Bond. That's why Blood Bond is great. You could cast self spells on someone else.
Sure, let's go with that then.
You can't. You unfortunately can't.
I know, that's-
I wish. I wish.
Oh well. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, unfortunately, it's funny. This isn't a huge area, but that's not. I was just checking my stuff. It's not gonna quite cover.
Right.
If you stayed in the center island, it might have. Which would have been funny. Cool. All right. So as you begin that, we're gonna do about a 5-minute here,
Okay.
and then we'll proceed.
All right.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, here we go. Okay. All right. So now you're going to the non-goblin group there, right, Azariah?
Yes, correct. I wanted to sniff out the person that I put the blood bond on, whether they're with the group or not. I guess that's where I'm headed.
Okay.
Because I know the exact distance and direction they are.
Okay. So you find this particular one. You see, this group has split up, and they they've surrounded a pair of the goblin chefs from the Greasy Fires, and they're trying to hold them down and steal some of the fire fruit that the goblins were able to get.
Okay. Let's see what I can do to cause some issue. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I don't want to let myself be known, so I'm going to hide away. And I'm going to be like 120, like 100 feet away. So it's very hard to hear me. But I do want to cause some distraction in the group that is assaulting the goblins. So what I'm going to do is look at tiny sticks and stones on the feet of those that are assaulting the group.
Okay.
And how many of them are about?
How many? There's two assaulting.
Oh, there's only two. Wow, dang, they really handling these goblins, huh? So I don't want to cause too much damage to them. Obviously, I don't want to hurt them and kill them, but I will start animating objects under their feet to start like giving them cuts and bruises and kind of take their focus off the group. And then in the mind of the one that I have blood bonded with, I will say, "Don't assault my goblin brothers and sisters."
All right. And what spell are you using to create more of this?
So the animate objects
Okay.
would be doing the objects that assault them, and then I can use blood bond to talk in their head.
Yeah, give me. I would say go ahead and use your spellcasting ability for an intimidation check with advantage.
Word. I'm gonna need all of this. I'm gonna need all the advantage in the world. Give it to me. Oh, okay, not bad. 16.
16. Okay, they kind of, as things begin hitting them in the head and causing bodily harm, leave them, we'll find stuff elsewhere, as they begin to run off.
They run off. As they run off and they're clear from the group, I'll actually show myself to this goblin group. "Don't forget who helped you keep your fruit," and then I run away.
Nice. They,
Look at that. I did it bad. I did it good. But I will like to follow the people that walked away using Bloodbond. I want to see where they end up going.
Okay, so you begin following them. Good. In that case, the other two, you all make your way to the area where this was the cinnamon, correct?
I believe we were just gonna go to whoever's closest to from the middle.
Everything's close to the middle.
I think the cinnamon was the one that appears on a lot of the ingredients. That's why I was mentioning that one.
Oh, okay. And yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, then. As all this is going on, you do hear the second bell.
Uh-oh.
All right.
And as you come, you see, you don't see any competitors, but you do see two large furry bugbears and a troll here. They are scurrying around, grabbing everything they can as far as these large yellow cinnamon pods, and they're throwing them into these bags that are burgeoning. So Troll goes, right, come on, we have to trade. Get to the trade route with this. The clans love this stuff. And they are picking the area cleanly dry. And currently under the effects of Pass Without Trace, they do not see you.
All right. We have some options. We could try to trade with them, but I don't know what they would accept. Or we could try to sneak by them and just harvest what we can, get out of here.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. Well, they are monsters, so maybe this monster meat delicacy might be worth a lot to them.
I want you to tell a bugbear to the face they're a monster.
I'm worried if we engage them in a fight, we're going to lose a lot of valuable time. But if we can does it look like there's any, like, as I know the wolf was helping us here in trying to locate the ingredient, and they had rolled that nat 20, right?
Yeah.
So do we have an idea as to where we could realistically sneak to?
This area where all this seems to be is only like 20, 30 feet. And there's like 30 of them around, or sorry, 3 rather, around. So you might be able to like get a corner and see if you can get it undetected, if that's your desire.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We have these bear traps, and I can use illusion magic. We can maybe lure them to the bear traps, and if they get trapped, we might be able to. Let's do that.
Yeah, maybe we could try a distraction, and at the same time try to extract the cinnamon, so that we're doing both at the same time. That way, they're not paying attention to the person getting the ingredient.
Here, I have an idea. I say, as I'll cast minor illusion to conjure up as much like little cinnamon sticks as I possibly can, the exact same ones that they're harvesting.
Okay, you're trying to lure them to a different part?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to cast Druid Craft to try and create a distinct odor similar to cinnamon.
Okay. Let me just check one more. Because my illusion.
So it'd be just an image.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an image of it. I just was trying to remember. Okay, yeah. For some reason I thought it was. Cool. Then prestidigitation conjures that smell. You see them. We must have missed a batch over there. And the 3 of them begin to go that direction. It's only about maybe 20 feet away.
All right, sweet. Then let's see.
Stop sneaking.
Okay, no, I think I'm just play it safe and just sneak in and grab them.
Yep, I'm staying with you because of that boost to stealth, considering your exhaustion.
Then we will head up and grab as much as we possibly can while they're still distracted.
Okay. Then both of you give me a stealth check, please, with your pass without trace.
Oh, but it's plus 10. Minus 2. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, don't forget to also calculate your regular stealth modifier as well. So for my case, it's a plus 16 to my rolls. So that's a 27.
Okay, so I've 24.
Oh shoot! Hang on a second. I gotta roll maples too.
Okay.
21, 29.
All right. Then you successfully here get in and are able to take care of the. You're able to gather the cinnamon that you need.
Good player, Laura.
No, quickly, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. We're getting the crap out of here, heading on to the next ingredient.
You got it. So you want because you're just kind of just now just going to closest. You said, right?
Nice. So, because I know we have the serpent, we have the cinnamon, we have the fire fruit. So I guess
We just need the vanilla pod or the banana.
or the wasp.
Oh yeah, the wasp as well.
Yeah. So banana's closest if you want to go there.
All right.
Alrighty.
Very cool. All right. So then. Azariah. You follow, keep track as you find the notch knives now looking through the bushes and large leaves, and you can see their line of sight is they're actually watching Nala and Alora move to where the bananas are. Looks like they're jotting down notes in a small notebook.
Interesting. Okay. Do I feel like they've all grouped together, or is it just those two again?
It's one. It's the one that you had marked.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna scare the shit out of them, and I'm gonna dimension door right next to them and pin them down.
Don't forget you can talk to me too.
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah. Don't get no element of surprise. It's okay. -2 is an 18.
5.
Nice.
Ooh, throw this Genasi down.
That's a nice little notebook you have there. I'm sure you won't mind if I take a casual read. No.
What?
I'll snatch it from them and I'll put it into my pocket and I'll shake them down like I'm a bully in 4th grade lunch.
Goodness.
Not goodness.
Very good. Yeah, they are. You have successfully terrified them. They're just like, oh, it's okay. Just leave me alone.
Mhm.
I'll
And
go,
then
I'll go.
In their mind, they're like, I know exactly where you are for the next hour.
Amazing.
I hear that too.
No, I can like direct it at another person, but then I like, hey, I know where you guys are. I see you. This guy was spying on you.
Goes, here. And just take this and leave me alone. And he throws this satchel, small, like wrapped up cheesecloth of scarlet chili powder.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, to even freaking him out further, like I give him a kiss on the cheek and I say, thank you. And I dimension door away.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'll cast 2 4th level spares to kill to scare the shit out of someone. Oh gosh, that makes my heart happy. But I'll do it in the direction of where Nala and Alora are. So now I'm like right next to them.
Perfect.
We have 4 ingredients so far.
Hey, ladies, I've look what I found, and I got bring the satchel out, and I even got myself some notes. And I start looking over the notes, not knowing if they were useful at all or not, to see what they might have been scribbling down there.
All right. Oh, looking at this, it is written in primordial.
I speak primordial, so I can read it.
Perfect. So looking briefly through it, it kind of vaguely describes a fiery ritual designed to call out to an elemental creature.
Oh, damn. I wonder why the hell they were trying to get into that.
And you can see some of the notes seem to be almost like details that they might need in giving it its target.
Oh, I think that this little bugger was trying to put a hit on you two. You can read primordial right now, or no?
No,
It was somebody else in the group.
I can do draconic though.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It seems like they weren't too fond of how successful you were, but before I left them, I think I smelled a hit of shit on them, so I don't think they'll be bothering you anymore.
That's good. I think we have enough time to get the banana before they ring that bell. We probably won't get the wasp, but that's all right.
Well, we need to hurry up. I did get these in the satchel. Take a look, and I'll have the chili powder or pepper or whatever.
Got it in my notes. We got cinnamon, fire fruit, fire serpent belly, and scarlet chili powder. And hopefully banana.
All right. So coming here, you see the scarlet bananas growing high up in the tallest branches of several banana trees in the corner of this clearing that seem to have become home of a troop of blood monkeys. These fair Redford primates who you've heard love bananas and blood.
Oh boy.
You do see some goblin chefs from the Greasy Fires climbing up one of the trees, and they're being pelted with rocks and nuts and less savory items.
I'm gonna have to rage to get up here. So
wait, Nala, before I see them focus and doing that, what if I just, animated some of the loose things on the ground to attack the branches, and we just catch the bananas as they fall and go take a run for it?
Because I want to do something cool, Azariah.
Oh, well, then you can do something cool, Nala.
There's also, we could always just chop down the tree.
No, I want you to. If you're gonna rage, I want you to shake the shit out of the tree. God damn
That's
it!
a good point. I could just do that. I guess.
Do both. Shake down the tree and knock everybody down, and go climb up yourself.
Nala is going to grow.
Big
Grab
Nala!
this tree. and try to pull it down.
I just take the tree down. Is this the one the goblins are climbing, or are you going with a different tree?
Do it. You know you
I
want to
don't know because I don't think she was too concerned about the goblins. She's not going to kill them. I mean,
I
you
know. I was
obviously,
just curious.
but yeah, I guess the goblins are on it technically.
Well, on
Okay.
one of them, yeah.
I could always
But you
roll.
you don't want it to be like one of those cartoon things, right? You let go of the tree, the fucking goblin goes.
Yeah,
flying.
actually, that would be funny. That would be funny.
I mean,
Don't worry,
if you do it to the monkeys, it's okay. I just don't want to kill a goblin.
I don't.
Don't
either.
worry, I got this. And I'll use 2 of my second spell slots to have a third one, and I'll sunder conjure animals, and I'll bring back my giant elk again. Don't worry, I've got backup.
Okay, so back up fine. Okay, so you're
Okay,
coming
so-
down, grabbing the tree with the goblins and trying to just tear it down. Like, "Grrr."
Yep.
Give me an athletics check.
All right. I'm gonna roll luck on this.
Oh, here, if you want, I can have Maple give you the help action.
Don't need it. Don't need it because I already got the advantage. So I roll a 22 minus 2. So it's a dirty 20.
Which is my DC. As you pull it, "Grrr," and it begins to sort of snap a little bit. Doesn't break, but now the monkeys kind of freak out and run to another tree as all the bananas here are now touching the ground.
Nice.
As you bent the whole thing down for your friends to get.
Love that. Yeah, I'll grab a pack of them and a
Yeah,
bundle. And I'll like as I grab like the good bundles for ourselves, I'll like throw one at the goblin that was probably shitting itself on the tree.
Yes. As they are looking, the goblins jump off real quick, like, nope.
I just roar at them.
Okay. And they kind of scatter. They go, "Come on, can't you share?"
Yeah, like I do throw one bundle at them of bananas. If it's up to my crew
Well,
if they want to share more.
How about we trade? Do you have a wasp?
Oh, smart.
Kind of look at each other and they go,
We'll trade you some
Oh.
bananas for some wasps.
"Okay." You can see they got a lot of us. They give you enough for a dish.
All right. So,
Sweet.
totally.
Hell yeah, smart.
So
Oh, yeah.
one dish worth of wasp, and then they look and go, "You are good," and toss you a packet of chaos cumin.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that. You know, you first you gotta bully them. You know, like the girl you like in first grade, and then and then you start being super sweet to them and writing them notes and be like, I really actually liked you in the end. You want to go watch the Titanic sometime? Okay. And for shits and giggles, I just speak in the mind of the fire genasi I assaulted and be like, I like the way you breathe.
Oh my god. All right. So we have at this point we have wasp, bananas, cinnamon, serpent belly, friar fruit, and we also have the addition of scarlet chili powder and chaos cumin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for at least 3 meals, right?
I think so.
Possibly.
Yeah. Is it? I just want to double check.
Oh no, I think it's a bonus, but the only thing we're really missing that it would complete the other two is the giant. Oh no, you're right. It does. We have fire flute, we have cinnamon bark, we have the flame belly, and we have the jungle wasp. That's an appetizer, and then we got the main. We have a dessert. And we don't have a main course though. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, we
Yes,
don't?
we do. We do. We have the seared cinnamon serpent flank.
Okay.
So yeah, we do have enough for
Yeah, I
at
think
least
the only
3.
thing we didn't get was the sludge, so I think we're good.
Yeah, we are good. We are good. Nice.
Unless
Very
they don't
good.
ring
The
the bell.
third bell rings.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right, time to go back.
Very good.
Go back.
And come on back. You leave the grove and you begin making your way to again, this all is sort of caused by the elemental plane of fire opening various places as you're getting taken to the Grand Colosseum. You are going to be able to gain the benefit of a short rest. And Hurdigru travels with you.
I'll take back some leveled spell slots then.
All right, and now you're able to plan. This is enough time to plan your meals.
Mm.
All right. I assume I lose the temp, right?
No.
Okay, I'll keep it.
You don't lose the temp until you lose the temp.
All right.
I don't have to concentrate on it. It's there until it's there.
As Hurdigru asks, here goes. Everything go all right?
Oh yeah, really well actually. I think we have enough here for 3 good meals.
I think I made someone shit themselves.
Really now?
I checked. I look over and like to the notch knives or whatever, and see if that fire genasi has different pants on.
They have changed since you left them.
Yeah, they're wearing different breeches than when they left. You see, and I pointed out.
Right. Some good old interference. Never hurt. Good they got these. Fear's all good. No one is ever really trying to hurt anybody. Most of the time.
Except, and I show him the notes of the little, he was rotten in this, and I'll show him the notes of them trying to summon something from the fire plane, actually.
So he takes a look a little bit as he hears what you have to say of this. And goes, I'll look into this. And he goes, just in case. He takes out 3 vials of the salve. He goes, wear this during the competition, just in case something goes wrong.
Okay.
Thanks. No, put it on.
All right. So this salve gives you fire resistance.
Oh. Ooh.
However, it lasts until you take fire damage.
Oh, I was about to say.
So you're the activating fire damage is resisted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
And here I thought I could swim the lava lake.
All right, everybody. So we definitely want to make a spicy dish because that one of those things, the powder, chili powder, has to have a spicy dish in order to activate.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they have things like jungle wasp flame. No, that has sledge. Never mind. But here's one we could do. We could do the seared cinnamon serpent.
I was thinking of doing something a little harder to start.
Okay.
Right.
Fire
The
fruit?
popping jungle stew, which kind of takes all of our stuff. It's an appetizer. It's fruity and spicy. It
That's
does
good.
take about 5 checks, but I believe
Let me see.
we could.
Which one is it?
do it. It's the third image.
Jungle was.
Popping jungle stew.
Ooh.
And are these all? Oh no, they're not. I see. They're okay. So
Yeah, they're two. It's two. Yeah, 2 recipes per page.
Okay. All right. So gotcha. All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Uh huh.
Either
Well-
one of those.
If we want to go, the fun route, we can all take a piece do our part, and maybe
Mhm.
we better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I think we start hard, maybe go medium, and then we can end with an easy dessert.
Yeah, I will say all of these skill checks are things I'm not great at, but I am at least proficient in a few of them.
Cool.
I've got proficiency in a couple of these. But look at the bright side now. Like you can smash the bark into a fine powder very easily.
I don't think that works. All right. But yeah, I think we could do that. I think that'll work. I think let's make something hard first and try to get that out of the way. And then we'll
Alright.
start moving back. So like the main dish hard, right?
Yeah, the main dish or the appetizer to start is hard. The popping
Oh,
jungle
okay.
stew. Yeah, the popping jungle stew hard,
Okay.
and then we look for maybe the medium main course, and then easy desserts. I think the desserts are only easy anyway. So
Okay. So yeah, we'll use the chili powder if we get this spicy appetizer going.
yeah, popping jungle stew, which sounds good. Honestly, I'm like,
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of getting hungry now.
right.
Damn, you made us hungry.
Yeah, I still got some leftover chicken shawarma. And
I gotta figure out what to go get for munchies later.
Oh. All right. So then I guess we'll start with Nala melee attacking with the bludgeoning weapon.
I'll talk to it. No. I mean, I'm not terrible at these things, except for nature. I think nature. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. So you like we can all sous chef, head chef. Like we all have we'll take our part and what we think we're best at and
Cool.
go from there.
All right.
Sounds good. Okay, so let me get this here. All right. I'm sorry if let's see here. Okay, so perfect. You begin making your way up here, and you've got your mere plan. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Gotta get this loaded real fast. And then as let me proceed here. You do see the other teams lining up, and it seems like they have their different ingredients that they've been working on, some different than yours, but you are ready to do what you need to do.
I'm
Excited.
I'm gonna rage for this.
Hold on. Okay, so let me just wow, we've done a lot on the maps on this. This is crazy. Here we go. All right, so perfect. All right, y'all can get onto D&D maps.
Oh, word.
Oh, I remember this map.
I've not used this
Are
map.
you sure? It looks so familiar. Oh,
It is familiar, but it's a different map.
okay.
Where would I grab that?
So, because there's 3 different of those types. Jackie,
Okay.
You did
gotcha.
one of them, and this is so there's a lot that feels similar, but it is. I
I'm
purposely
okay
didn't
with
do
that.
the one you did.
I'd
I know
be
you're
fine
okay.
if you
Just like
did.
I particularly did it so you didn't have to exactly repeat things. So
Okay.
that's all.
Yeah, we're actually doing better than last time. So far.
All
Let's
right.
see how these go.
The heat on the slopes of this place is drier heat in the jungle, but it steadily becomes more intense as the path winds to Kitchen Stadium at the lip here. Over burbling lava, hundreds of feet below, several rope bridges span the gap between the rivers of lava and magma, and the kitchen, which seems well stocked in each area designated for the individual teams, complete with a magical waterfall cleaning station.
Nice. I would watch this TV show for sure.
Next time on Master Chef.
The announcer comes forward. This was, I welcome everyone to Kitchen Coliseum.
Yeah.
And the cooking phase here begins as your sponsor, Hurtigrute, comes with you towards your designated area here. So you have 6 rounds to complete your meal, and you are act in initiative order.
Okay.
All recipes require a combination of prep and cooking steps. You have that in front of you, represented by ability checks. And each one has to be cleaned before the next, unless the step is otherwise noted differently on the recipe. So
Okay.
there are 3 zones in this kitchen: the prep, the cooking, and the washing. All right. Your movement gets you from one zone to another, period. And it is designed to be, each zone is designed to be occupied by only a single person at a time. So if multiple of you are there, then all checks in that zone will be made with disadvantage. The wash station can, the waterfall there, it can be used with an action. Using the washing station will grant all of you a plus D4 to your ability checks until the start of the washing character's next turn.
Gotcha.
In addition, it can be used, to do what water does and douse fires.
Okay. So,
Alright.
and can you so there's 3 zones then, or 4 zones. So you have like the 3 tables, the cooking station, and the water.
There's 3. There's prep station, cooking station, washing station. 3
Okay,
stations.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, very good. And so, saying. Okay, at any time, one of you may use a bonus action to ask Hurtigrute for help, and he'll grant you a +5 bonus to any of your ability checks. You can make use of this as a party only 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, so, and there might be other things happening, but for
Okay. So then, do we want to do you guys want to get a map? Go to the press play button in your character sheet, top right.
Oh.
It's like a little
Thank
play
you.
button.
Okay, here we go.
Campaign. Yep.
I barely use this feature, so.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good.
all good, yeah. We don't do it a lot, but our department gave you the one. She was not able to do this one.
All good. We appreciate her. So do we want to do we have a loose discussion of where we want to start? So we'll be okay, Nala, you want to start on prep station, then throw over the cooking to me, and maybe Alora could either do the wash station or start on our second meal.
So do we choose our initiative or do we roll it?
You're gonna roll it.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna roll it. It's gonna be auto.
hmm,
So
okay, I gotta ask.
there, the initiative's up.
Is Maple gonna be able to help with this? Because if it is, it kind of.
Sure.
Yeah, Maple
Who needs
wins.
health standards?
That's a perfect runner. That's a perfect runner right there.
Exactly. Give him the. All right, then.
So the big thing though, she has to be at a station. So if there's 2 at a station, that's disadvantage on the check.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna have her. Because unfortunately, I trust Mabel, but I don't think her claws are sharp enough to cut The meat.
Well, there's prep, cook, wash, right?
Yeah.
And they have to be done in order.
Well, well, I think wash is kind of like a separate thing, but if you look in the parentheses of the like recipes, right, it says prep and then cooking, right?
Okay. I think I understand.
All right. So the initiative, as you can see, is Alora, Nala, Azariah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, as far as your planning, if somebody
Right.
wants to share their screen, that'd be helpful. But
Right, because we don't even have to always start with the main course, right? You could, or with the appetizer, you could start with the main course, then go to the appetizer, then we, do the next part. Like we can, make that work, right? Because you can do something at a table and then move to a different station and let maybe someone else go to that station and start on that same thing or a different thing, right? As long as you're moving from another station so they don't get disadvantage, technically.
Okay, then if that's the case, then where do we want to start in what station?
Well, I think we have to start at
So we have to
Exactly.
start at prep. Yeah, we got to start prepping something.
Okay,
So-
then
So I was thinking we either did for a main course, we do one of the mediums, either the jungle wasp flambe or the seared cinnamon serpent flank.
Okay.
then I'll have Maple go and grab plates from the washing then. I'll start on the web if that's what we're gonna go with. The question is just, do we want to start on the main appetizer or the?
well, I think probably the person prepping can make that because I want us
Yep.
to get
Yep.
move in. So who's in prep?
Alora starting in prep.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Then who's on cook?
I think Nala, you can start in the cook.
What's that? Because
Well,
I
that-
don't see it.
Like that's even if we get there, because we probably won't get there in the first round.
So then I'm
what you-
wasting a turn if.
Well,
because
no,
we-
you could. So what can happen? Like Alora does what they need to do in a prep, and then move to cooking, and then you can move to prep, do what you need to do there, and then like I just sit and wash until it's our turn, so that we're moving constantly, so that there's at least one person at every station that's doing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what that's kind of what it's meant to be. So this is just starting zone. So we're saying now starting at cooking, and then Azariah starting at wash.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, so the bell rings. They go, "A la cuisine," and it begins. So, all right. So, Laura, what dish are you starting with?
Well, based on my team wanting to get rid of the hardest one, we will do the that's the one we were gonna do is the popping jungle stew, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll do that. I gotta be at AC 12. That's a 13.
There we go.
Did you -2?
Oh shit! The exhaustion, no.
Oh,
Oh, but
unfortunate.
it's two attacks, no? Because it counts as an attack.
Yeah, it's a melee attack.
It's D20 tests.
The bludgeoning weapon, yeah.
All right.
Oh wait,
I mean-
hold up. If it's a
How many-
bludgeoning weapon, then maybe we should start with someone else because all I have is
Well, we've done it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
Yep. Okay.
So and that's why I was mentioning, like, you could start. You don't have to start an appetizer, right? You could start on the main course.
Well,
right?
and the thing too is that the checks can be repeated. Like if you didn't go good, the next person can
Right.
try to do better.
Right.
It could be.
No! You said it's a 12. You got a 13. -2, that's 11. I lowered his AC by 1. It works.
Oh my god.
Channel points for the win.
Saved by the bell, the Paula bell.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, very good. So you got that. Anything else? Remember, you have bonus action to give 5 to the next, and you can move.
We have to roll damage though.
Oh, you have to roll damage. Okay. go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Yes, okay.
Sorry, I thought it was there. What are you making again?
The popping jungle stew.
Thank you. There we go.
Okay,
Perfect.
That's just a D8 plus 4.
That is bludgeoning, right?
Oh no, that would be unknown. Well, the only thing I have for that would be unarmed strike. So yeah, I'll fucking beat it with my fists. We'll go with it.
Let's do it.
That's a 9.
Okay. Oh, 9 HP. Okay.
With that damage, Bruce, Paula, get on it. Come on.
Well, I mean, if we want, Maple can help me beat up.
Yeah, right. Because you can have them do it as your bonus, right?
Yep.
Commanding with bonus action, unarmed strike by the paw.
Paw hits, and no matter what the
Yeah,
damage,
it's gonna hit
hit.
it no matter what to do.
We got it. Great
Oh,
job,
cool.
Maple.
Cinnamon.
Ooh, just there. All right. So now you're gonna move.
And
Yep.
then move to a different station.
Well, I'll move to Wash. We'll go that way. It's clockwise.
Perfect. And then Nala.
All right. So I'm moving to cook. Or
Or
prep,
you're
I'm
at
sorry.
cook right now.
I'm
so
going to
moving
prep. I need to go to prep.
There we go.
So, I did we not decide a main course, or did
We
You're
haven't
doing popping jungle stew right now.
Yeah.
It's the appetizer.
So
If
one
you
of the
wanna
things I
start-
said was you can't start on another meal until
well,
one
I
is
have to do a
completed.
sleight of hand because I suck at that.
Yeah. So you can ask for help, or you can, if you want to.
You can bonus action get a +5 to the roll by asking her to do.
Yeah.
So I'm helping you guys. I don't have that many channel points. Thursday kills me.
All right. Well, if I have to do it, I have to do it. So I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah. Let's go. We trust you.
You got this.
You got the power of anime and luck on your
So the other thing you could have done is activate the wash station theoretically. But
What?
the wash station, like you could have, and then you would have, Azariah would have done that.
Uh,
But
Right. You could have switched with me. per
it
se.
doesn't matter.
did you reach out to Herdiger?
No.
Okay.
But I failed it.
Okay. Are you gonna move back?
I'm gonna move wherever is out of the way.
Okay.
So I'll move back to cook.
All right, then Azariah.
I'll move to prep, and I will try the sleight of hand. All right. Do I? No, I don't. All right. Oh, I rolled a 19, so I'm sure that does it. Yeah, and I got +2 of inside of hand, so 19.
Heck yes. Okay, so all right, fire fruit is peeled. You keep the skids in a separate bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, I guess I will I can bonus action, right? Because I can only move and then move to one station a turn, right?
Yeah.
Can I bonus action Misty Step to the cooking station? Or, sorry, the next person is Alora and they're in Wash, so I'll Misty Step to Wash.
Okay, you got it. So, as you appear in the wash station, as we go to Alora's turn.
Yay. Oh, there we go. I thought that was my D. All right. I've got pretty good on sleight of hand, I think. Okay, yeah. I just need a 10 and above, and I got this. And that's a 17 for a 21, so an extra 19.
Nice.
Alrighty. And then
then
So
you
the
have-
wasp and Shambeli are diced into cubes.
And can you have then your the pup send or run the food tray to Nala at the cooking station?
yeah, I can.
All right.
So I'll do that. So
And
then
Sorry.
No. So then I have my movement to move out of the way. Let me see, because the rest of actually no, I'll stay where I'm at.
You can
the rest
stay,
of
yeah,
it
you
is
can
just
stay there,
cooking
yeah.
station. Okay.
And
Know
if
that.
you're not comfortable, Nala, cooking with intelligence, you can just move to my station and give us a +4 to the next round, and I can move to cook. As I'm like yelling this out, like like any good kitchen that is yelling at all times.
Kitchen nightmares.
Behind.
And you can't substitute skills for anything. Is it you have to roll the thing on there?
That is what it takes to do it, unless again, if you have a way, so you can possibly do that. The DC will probably raise, but you could
Oh.
you just have to figure out. Like in other words, like anything,
Yeah,
you can use
I
creativity.
don't think knowledge is going to be useful in any of this, so I'm just going to keep going to the washing to add bonuses because I don't have any of these skills.
Well, to
So
be
we'll do
fair, I kind of took yours with the melee attack.
All good. There's the next round, so you'll be useful.
And the next
I'm
dish
sure- I'm
too.
sure.
But go ahead, Ezra.
Okay, so a +4 then. Then I will cook using my intelligence. Start searing the fire fruit skins over an open flame until blackened, and then I add the cinnamon powder. And at this time, it might be a good time to also add the chili powder.
Oh,
as
very
well.
nice.
Wait, hold up. It's step 4 you're doing, not step 5. So it's a roast, swap, and serving cubes. and
Oh,
pot.
you're so right. Yes, I'll roast the wasp in certain cubes in a pot. So I was at wash. I move to cooking, and that is wow. That's a natural 20. What do I do? What did I get there? Nothing. Just good food. All right, perfect. Oh wait, and I sprinkled cinnamon powder, so I'll at specific intervals. So I'll also add the scarlet chili powder as well, since this is a spice adding section of the steps. Girl, stop it.
She heard food and she got hungry.
Seriously.
Very good. You're at that step. Anything else?
Then I guess I'll just Misty step to the prep station, so Laura can maybe complete some of the cooking. Since next is I would know you need some nature knowledge to continue this recipe.
Got it. All right. As this happens, everything's heating up in Kitchen Coliseum. There is there's a disturbance as several of the cooks from the notched knives are taken as Sertiger yells out, "See, I have the evidence!" And they begin grabbing a few here, while one throws just a bit of what it looks like this weird compound they had into the volcano. And much of it is caught by Hertigru, but just enough makes it into the lava to boil up as 3 elemental beings of fire emerge into your kitchen space.
God dang.
As this occurs, there are shrieks from the audience and the judges, not knowing what in the world to do here. And then you hear the announcer. The heat is really on now, but the judges declare the tournament must go on. Keep cooking, chefs. Maybe this Vermilion volcanic visitors can offer a bonus to the team who takes it down.
I have a fun idea.
So, yeah.
I'm not sure what this would do, DM, but I kind of want to do it just because it's there. It's asking to be there. Can I use the fire elemental to use the dex save? Do it, the DC. Just instead of using the fire in the cook station, just use one of the elementals as the flame.
I mean, you can try to do whatever you'd like to do.
Okay,
So-
I'll do that. It might hurt me, but hey, it's all about being cool. Crap, where's my DC?
So you're trying to use them to cook?
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing step 5.
It's a DC. Oh, it's just nature. Yay, nature. Ooh, nature, you hurt me. That is a fail.
You get a +4 because of knowledge.
Oh, yes, correct. Thank you so much. That saves it to a 15.
Nice.
And then let's see. Are you good with survival? Raya?
I'm not the best with survival.
I'm a +6, so that's why.
Yeah, you'd be way better than I, but maybe Nala.
Nala?
I can try it.
Okay. Well,
So you'll run the wash then?
I'm assuming the fire elementals are gonna be attacking us. So.
Yeah, but it's supposed to go where you go next. That's all.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wash.
Okay. Alrighty. So, in that case, so make sure you're moving your guys around here. So
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know. I thought it was you guys. So, not ours.
All right. With that, this first fire elemental will come over to Elora. And they will strike. Here we go. What am I doing? Okay. So I got a 14 to hit
Misses.
and a 17.
That hits.
Okay, that is 10 fire damage, and you are burning.
Good thing you're right by the wash.
Remember, that's 5, and you just lose your resistance.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
What do you mean?
You
Because
don't
the
take
salve,
10.
the salve.
You take 5.
Oh yeah. You're right. Thank you.
All right, the end of its turn, you take an additional 1. This one's going to move up to Nala. Nala, that is 21 to hit.
Yep.
And 22 to hit.
Yep.
It's 11 and 13 fire, and you have caught on fire.
All right.
And then it'll end its turn, dealing an additional 2. And this one's going to come over to Azariah. And try to burn the Azariah up. So I got 8.
Nah, I sidestep and then gets part of like a cutting board and oof, come on, man, that's bamboo.
Yeah. And it misses again, and then ends its turn for 10 fire damage to you.
Okay, so 5 then.
Yes. Noah!
1 second. I am looking at my here it is. Okay, yeah, I do have this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and rage. And so I lift up my great axe, and instead of taking on lightning and thunder, you watch the axe begin to kind of freeze a little bit, and it has like this frosty tip to it as like ice starts to formulate, and so it's almost like an ice axe.
Hell yeah.
And she's gonna go ahead and attack the one in front of her.
Got it.
Beat its ass.
All right, that's a crit.
Heck yes.
Means I'm going to go ahead and do my max critical and all that junk on this thing. Let me roll everything. All right, so that's first it's 33 slashing plus 19 slashing plus 11 cold.
How do you want to kill it?
I just want to just like slice through it. It freezes as the fire begins to chill. and it turns blue and icy, and then it kind of falls over, breaks onto the ground, and shatters into ice. I'm then going to move myself to the one next to Alora and take a swipe at that one.
If she's off of the washing station fighting this thing, is she still at the washing station?
I'm going to activate.
Oh no,
my-
so she was cooking, so she went to the wash.
Okay.
Yuck. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, good. Okay, kind of glad I did that then.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 22 slashing plus 2 cold. And after I do that, I will move myself. I guess can I move myself to washing? Is that or would that? I'm a little confused about how that works.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you can
can't.
be at wash if you want.
Okay, I'll
yeah,
just.
yeah. Our next
Yeah,
thing that we have to do.
You
Yeah.
don't
Take
have
off.
you don't have to move at the end of your turn. You just
Oh.
can. It's just an option. So you're considered at the wash station regardless, I mean, for the most part. So
So I am technically at the wash station.
yeah,
Okay, then I'll stay there.
perfect. And and your turn, you were still burning from the attack. Did they hit
Yes.
you? Yeah. All right, so that'd be 3 fire damage. And then we'll go to Azariah.
So in the cooking mode and knowing that we don't have tons of time, I'm gonna Missy step to the cooking station and try to finish this dish.
Nice.
Hold on, let me look back at what the wisdom survival. God damn.
You need a 17 because of the -2 exhaustion.
Well, -2, yeah, right.
Bonus action Herdiger if you want. Or you already bonus action.
I know it's about it. Yep. It's okay. It's okay. I got it. +2. So I need at least to roll a 15. Okay. Oh my God. 15 on the dot. So +2, -2, 15.
Excellent. And with that, having added your extra dish, it is completed.
Yeah.
The appetizer, now the main course with the dessert.
Yeah, either or.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. Laura.
Let me look through the menu real quick.
Either one you want to start. Prepping station is open for business.
There's so much. There's so much.
So we had talked about
Oh, heard
doing, yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say we talked about doing either the main course, well, two of them, either the medium, whether it's jungle wash flambe or the seared cinnamon serpent's flank, either of those two, or you can start on one of the easy desserts, the cinnamon banana sunset swirl or the chambly. Well, we don't have chambly pudding cup, so just the cinnamon banana sunset swirl.
You gotta go with the banana. I'll go to the prep station.
There you go.
Banana. Banana.
Okay, so
I
you're
like
going
to
to
eat.
prep.
Oh my god, dude, that's rough. Let me see. What's
You can also bonus action have the guy help you for +5.
Yeah, keep in mind, I think the way it's worded is it would use your strength with nature.
With nature, yeah.
So not your intelligence.
Yeah.
So, like-
so going from the wash station to the one we are going to give they do op attack you for 26 to hit
yeah, that hits. That's fine.
or 8.
Well, so let me just ask this to clarify because this changes 100%. Does the exhaustion is for the roll? The reason I say that is because I got a nat 1. But if what you're saying is true for the bonus action, my survival plus my survival modifier, it'd be an 11, so it would be a success if that's how it went. However, if it doesn't, then it fails.
I'm sorry, what are you asking?
Okay, so essentially, I got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Right. But as my modifier for survival, since what they're saying is that the nature check. So if the nature check happens, no, I just realized I was looking at the wrong thing. Let's look at survival. Regardless of the -2, I would still succeed. I think. Yeah. No, that's a fail.
Okay.
+4.
All right, didn't make it. That's all right. What do you want to do?
Can I attack your elemental? Since that's a. Is that an action? Or is
It would be
that-
an action to begin to cook, to do the prep.
Ah,
But you don't have to be within 5 feet of them. So I'll put you over here.
okay, then let me. Ooh. Okay. Well, since I don't have my. Did I move to the prep station? Yes, I did. Yeah. So then, what I will do is I don't have my bow equipped, so I have my swords out, and as a bonus action, I can attack it one single time. So I'll do that, since that's the only thing I can do.
Okay, very
To
nice.
a 23 to hit. Does a 23 hit?
All right, 23 hits. It does.
And that will be 8 piercing.
Very nice. All right, then when you move it, what'd you like to do?
I moved on the prep station, so I'm at prep.
Oh, that's right. You already did your prep. Okay, very cool. And then we'll go to Fire Elemental A here that will come and get close to Alora. And
Oh, hang on a sec. How much damage was it on the apple attack?
8.
8.
I think Alora's burning too.
Yeah, I am burning.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, then that would be 3 fire. And
Okay.
that says 18 to hit.
18 does. Wait, hang on a sec. Yeah, I think it just barely hits.
And then another 18.
The both hit.
So that's 9 and 8 fire damage.
Okay.
Ending its turn for 2 additional. The one over here at Nala. We've got 11. How do you get dodge?
I hold up the great axe to scare them away.
And a 14.
14 misses.
All right. Then there's just the 6 fire damage. And then Nala.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at the one right in front of me.
Let's go.
That is a nasty. But I'm gonna re-roll that because
You
I have one
got
more
it.
luck point.
Heck yes.
All right, so that's not great. The 13.
Is there AC?
Okay, so let's do it. That is 25 slashing and 2 cold.
How do you want to kill it?
Same as the first. Just smack it. It turns cold, breaks into ice. Let's see how much movement. I got 40 movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Perfect. So I'm going to swing at this next one here.
Let's go.
Great. That is a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 28 slashing and 5 cold. And I have one more attack because I reduced 1 to 0. So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Heck yes.
That one will do 21 slashing and 3 cold.
How do you kill this one?
Same.
Yeah.
Just smack it. Ice breaks. And I'm still on fire, so I take whatever that is.
We'll do 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. And I'm not in anyone's space, right? I'm not in...
You're in the prep area, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's
yeah.
2 preps.
Okay.
With 5 feet of movement, can I get out of the prep for somebody?
I mean, you could go 5 feet, basically. Takes
But
all
I'd
your
still be in
movement
prep.
to change. Yeah,
You still be in prep, yeah.
I
that's
would still be
okay.
in prep.
It's
Okay,
how
fair
it
enough.
goes. It's part of the fun. And you see where you killed the elementals. Now you see piles of smoked salts.
Oh,
Ooh.
can help in the main course.
Pick some up, Nala.
Go to Azariah.
I seeing that the prep area has a lot of bodies. I'm gonna go over to Wash and give us a +4.
All right, so we're gonna have a D4 on their checks.
Woo.
And no one's used Herdiger yet. So Elora,
It's a D4, right?
Yep.
Okay. I had to make sure I grabbed the wrong one. Right dice.
You have disadvantage for the last one, but you have a lot of help. You have a D4, Chad, and then you can also ask our guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the guy who killed again.
all right, so you have a D4 and a +5 on this check.
So it's a 4. And then with the guy it's a 9. 4.
You just need 2.
Yeah, for the 11 to make the AC.
Oh my gosh!
Barely.
And I hate to be the one to ask, but you did add the exhaustion,
Yeah,
right?
I did add the exhaustion.
Awesome. Okay.
Good.
All right. With that, I will move to cook.
Nice.
It's a sleight of hand.
No,
No,
that's-
but you got this.
Well, you're done. We did both. You did the first step for the.
Well, I
the
failed.
cinnamon
I failed
banana.
that one.
Did
I
you?
failed
Oh,
I
okay.
failed it. So they still need to chill my ass shit.
Gotcha.
All right, so Nala.
All right. So I'm gonna move to the next prep area, wherever it is. What is that?
Yeah, you're at the prep area right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is where I do what? What are we? I don't know.
Dexterity, sleight of hand plus D4.
Sleight of hand plus D4. Okay.
Yeah, or you
right.
can bonus action to get +5 if you want.
All right. Hold on. I think I can do this without needing to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me roll it. Plus a D4, right? Oh no! I become a child.
Oh!
No.
And incidentally, no one's proficient with cook utensils, right?
Right?
Now that's a great question because moons ago, back when we first started, I said I wanted to start
I
prepping
thought,
the thing, and it was mentioned it would be a couple of months, but I don't know if we ever figured
I
out how
thought
long
that he
it's been
said that
since
you
prep.
did because that was like
I thought I
started-
did. Too.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's around time that I
Okay.
started also doing the
Okay.
alchemy stuff.
It's
as
so
well.
hard. I'm not sure if it measures the +1, but that means cook utensils means that any of these can be substituted with your cook
Ooh.
Gotcha.
as
okay.
a cook utensil roll.
Yeah. All right. On the plus side, I am glad I didn't waste Hoodiger on that. So
Yeah.
let's. I'm gonna move out of this station and move back toward washing. Is what I'll do.
Perfect. All right.
Child.
So
Okay.
no matter what it is, you have proficiency basically because you've got cook's tools. And Azariah.
So I'm at the wash station right now, and I want to move 2 stations, so I will bonus action Misty Step to the prep. I will try to complete chill and get this sculpted in a beautiful manner. I'll pick up some salts on the way and put them on the table for the next person, Alora. Let's see. Roll. Okay. I think I might have this, actually. It's an 11 plus side of hand plus 2 minus 2. That's 12.
All right. That does it, yeah?
Yeah, it's 11.
Very
Deep.
cool.
Ah, dessert. Dessert's done. It's just the main
Dessert
course.
and appetizer is done.
Yay!
And then I will walk over to Alora, pat them on the back. You got this.
Okay.
Do it.
Now, which main course were we doing again?
You could do well. It depends on what you want to start
Grab
with, right? You could do the seared cinnamon serpent flank, and the jungle wasp flambe. You see on the table in the prep station. There's the chaos cumin to use for the main course, and you also have.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, I will say, we're about to begin round 6.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I just noticed the time. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end here.
All of them have 4 steps, so unless you got maybe the
He has the wolf.
I
right,
do
I
have
was
the
gonna say the
wolf.
wolf could be the or you conjure up some
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
You got monkeys on the
Unfortunately,
table.
I don't have my spell slots. I used them all last time. Okay.
Use all of them?
Well, it will be a Hail Mary, but we will do it. Bludgeoning attack. Do we still have the +4 for the washing station or no?
No.
Okay. Oh,
But
come
you
on.
can
So
hurt
you can either do the
Hoodigru.
bludgeoning attack for the AC and
Yeah.
5 HP, or you can do the DC 12 dexterity side of hand check. It depends on which main course you want to do.
No, I'll do the jungle flambe. It's just
Okay.
if I hit the AC, then Maple needs to hit the dex on that.
There you go. Perfect.
Let's see. It's a -2. That's a 16. That's a 14.
Yeah.
Oh!
Damage. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a 5 HP. Slashing does 4, so any roll will slash it.
Nice.
Obviously. That's a 2. That's a 6. We're
Now
good.
that wolf's got a
Right.
slice.
Oh my god. You got this, Maple.
And and so how does it help with the sponsor? Is it per round or per person?
It's per person can use a bonus action, and the whole group can only use it 3 times total.
Okay,
So
so
we've
does
used it
the wolf count as a separate person?
It's just
It moves separately and acts on its own. So
It's a separate creature.
yeah. I mean, if the wolf has a bonus action, wolf can howl for Hurdigru. So hold the claws steady.
yes. Okay, we'll do that. But
Oh my
hold
god!
up. We might not need it. She has got a +2, so it's a flat roll, a dex 6 and higher, and we get this. And that's a 13.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
did
God,
we
thank
didn't use Hurdigru on that?
We did not use Hurdigru, so
All
we have
right.
Hurdigru twice for the last 2. You guys got this,
Oh my
and I'll move to Wash.
And it's now his turn.
Oh my
Right.
god!
What am I rolling?
You have to
Just tell
roll a DC Wisdom Nature Tech, and you can get a +5 from Herdinger.
Wisdom, though.
Wisdom
Nature
Nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better than intelligence. All right.
Yeah,
so,
but remember, it's wisdom proficiency
Right.
because you have cook tools.
Right.
Oh, so I can add my proficiency.
Yeah, that's what cook tools lets you do.
All right. So with that in mind, what's the DC again?
12.
And,
12.
and make
Well,
sure
all right,
make sure
give me
you
Hoodigru.
add all the extra seasonings we have in this round.
Yeah.
So the Chaos Cumin.
Okay. Give me Hoodigru. Hoodigru. I want
Yeah.
him. All right. So let me go ahead and roll this out. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. So that is and D4, right, for him?
He's a +5
+5.
automatically.
Oh, he's a +5 automatically. Oh, okay. So in that case, that's 17, and so that should and that includes everything, including exhaustion.
Perfect.
So I will add my seasoning, my the not the chili thing, but the other one.
The Chaos Cumin.
Yeah, the chaos cumin, and yeah, adding all that. Oh, maybe even a little splice of
Wait,
that salt.
You sure you don't want to do the spicy because it is a spicy main course.
You,
I think we
don't
already
know-
used it.
Yeah, we already used that for
Oh,
the
did
first.
we? Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And
Yeah, so this adds +10 as well.
and that salt if we're good.
Yeah, I don't know what that gives, but we'll add the salt too for sure.
Okay, cool. All right, yep. Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now to see if this can be completed, we've got Azariah.
All right, so Nala couldn't move, so I'm gonna walk over with all the poise that I can muster. I think I'm gonna need your help for this, Hanja. And I go over there and I carefully look at the glaze prepared, and I'm like, oh, I gotta coat these perfectly. And I take the cup that's the glaze is in, and the wasp strips and roast before me, and I move it over to the high heat, and I carefully pour the glaze with Hardinger under my shoulder, directing me just slow. Yeah, you got it. There you go. So I pour it over to glaze the wasp and the roast perfectly. So I'm gonna use my metal dice for this one. Come on! Oh my gosh, it's on the floor.
Oh no!
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah! I rolled a 13, -2 +5,
Yeah!
15.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. Or 14, whatever. Yeah, -2 +5. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I have +2 to the survival check, so that makes sense.
perfect.
So I'm like sweating. I wipe my forehead, I dab it like I'm in the kitchen for real. Thinking about to my old days of helping up my grandmother and my mother cook.
Kitchen Coliseum nightmares.
Absolutely. And with that, the bell rings. Okay, so let me look at this real quick. And excuse me. And what we have then is okay. Perfect. It is time to take your dishes forward. So what anything that you want to say or tell the judges about the meal you've made for them?
It
Oh.
was made with love, she said. As there's she's still burning, so there's just like pieces of her hair still like on fire.
Yeah, I do think Nala would step forward to kind of present these, since I think she's got the high charisma, all this
Nice.
stuff, and try to really sell this stuff as like from the kitchens of giants and all that kind of nonsense, to really just sell the spice and the fire. It's like maybe even add a little sing-songy in it.
Ooh.
Okay,
Alright.
so I think we're all trying to get the judges to appreciate what we've all bring to the table, and as we bring up this popping dish of the first one, say, esteemed judges of taste and talent, today we present to you a popping jungle stew, a primal blend of heat, hiss, and harmony, harvested from the living vines of the lava islands. Each bite is a dance between danger and delight.
Hmm.
Oh.
All right. In that case, we'll do a group persuasion check.
Yes. Activating my advantage.
Woo. Pretty good on that.
So 25.
Well, oh man, that's a 5. Oh, hang on. Maple is gonna give me the help action. She's just standing there like with this very great smug on her face. What's that? Just re-roll that again? The help action?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, much better. That's a 12.
I also rolled a 12.
Okay. In that case, they take into consideration everything you've said and they begin to confer, tasting each dish very carefully. And I'm going to roll for the other team based off the score you all made.
Ooh.
With that, as they say, given the piece brought to Kitchen Coliseum and the amazing use of ingredients expertly harvested, we award the Epicurean Star to Herdiger's team.
Woo! Yeah. I like jump up. I like hug Hardinger and jump up and down.
Amazing. As Herdy Girl. A bag of gold is brought in with 1,000 gold pieces,
Nice.
which Herdy Girl takes 100 of. And lets you all have the rest, as you are known as the Epicurists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
added to your titles. And in addition, you are rewarded with the Epicurean Star.
Oh.
As Ergo says, you've earned this really, really you have. I'll get another one day.
This is so cool. Thank you, girl. You've been a monumental help. And do you think you've cultivated a respect of cooking and harvesting in all of us?
A tear comes to his eye. All right. And I've put the Epicurean Star here in the loot.
Ooh. Is that like on the ability score?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So you are now well known for what you have done as Valrin takes all your workings into their tails. That while beaten and bruised, you still were the best chefs. And won this. All right. I'll give just before we end, I'll love to give everyone just a moment to give their celebration party or whatever that looks like for each of you. It's a little bit.
Man.
Let's see.
I think we have to take some of our foods, right, and take it to the braided strand, right, and give out some of the the little bit of little samples, of what we cooked and
Samples to the strand.
yeah.
Yeah. I to be honest, I imagine each of us grabbing what we think is the best dish and just have 3 of our separate favorite dishes. The main course, the dessert, and the appetizer.
I love it. That's what Laura grabs. And then what do you want to add, Nala?
Nala is going to add the ballad. She's going to sing a song about the grand heroic Epicurus and how we defeated all others in the Kitchen Coliseum nightmare.
Amazing. And with that, we will end for tonight.
Oh gosh, it was amazing.